Mic check.
Mic check.
All right.
Mic check. Mic check.
What up? What up? What up? What's up? What's up? Hold on, I got a little something in my eye. I had a long night. First off, and two, um, I got so much going on right now. I got so much going on right now. I I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want this to overtake me. I realized so much yesterday that I have been doing this all wrong in my life. Well, the things that I've done in my past life. Well, my past. I allowed so many people to throw me off my purpose. I opened myself up to a lot of people and giving myself to a lot of people that didn't deserve it. I ain't even want to come on here like this. I ain't even want to come on here like this. Because I really wanted to come up on here and play the game. I wanted to play the game. I wanted to play the game. But I allowed too many people to play with me, play with my emotions, my mindset, who I am as a person, my integrity. And I won't allow that no more. I I got up on here not to overindulge, but to let the whole world know I'm not letting nobody play with me ever again. I'm a great person. I'm a nice person. And I hate when people make me out to be something that I'm not. I hate being misunderstood. But we live in a world where none of that matters. And as a black man, you gotta shut the fuck up and do what you supposed to do. We live in a world as a black man, we are the most criticized, one of the most hated outside of our black women. And we supposed to just act strong and act like we don't have feelings, act like this world doesn't beat us to pieces of shit. And we just gotta suck it up and just do what the fuck we gotta do. Strap up your boots. Take on the world. Why? Because you're a man. Nobody has this sentiment with other race, groups, ethnicities, but black men. I'm very grateful for where I am in my life right now, even though it could be way better. But one thing I do want to say to people and everybody out there is that you are where you are because of the choices you make. And I made some fucked up choices in my life. I made some fucked up choices in my life. But I thank God that I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still alive. And I have a very smart, handsome son that I can raise to be a great man. But I didn't even want to come on here and get emotional. I really didn't. I wanted to come on here and play Resident Evil 2, or at least do some reaction videos. Because there's a lot of videos that came out, and I figured maybe doing some reaction videos, taking a break. I needed to take a break mentally. Um, but yeah. I'm sorry that I got up on here like this. I did not want to get up on here like this. I got too emotional. But it's okay. It's okay. Shit happens, man. Shit happens. But yeah, let's restart. Let's restart the show. Um, what up, y'all? It's Bless. And I just got on here. I wanted to play Resident Evil 2, which I might do. But I also wanted to watch some YouTube videos. True. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Oh, man. We got 30 followers, though. We just reached 30 followers. I'm happy for that, man. We reached 30 followers. We got 20 more followers to go, so make sure y'all share this live. Make sure y'all tell people to go and follow me. Make sure y'all like and subscribe on my YouTube. I got more content on the way outside of just playing video games and using Twitch as my diary. But I got more to come. I'm putting together the puzzle piece. I'm putting together the puzzle. So this is just one puzzle piece out of the 100 pieces. But for real, let me get up out this emotional state. I do truly mean that I'm done allowing people to play with me. And I have to move at my own beat, whether people like it or not. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I can't give y'all any more of my time, emotion. I can't give you any more of me anymore. I'll be killing myself if I ever did that. I have to do what's right, and I have to do what's going to make me happy, regardless. So, yeah. But we had 30 followers. Cheers to that. All right. I was watching you. So if y'all fuck with you, I was watching you. I'm on the new season 5, episode 8. I'm almost done with this shit. And it's really good. But I don't think I can watch it on here. Copyright issues. I think this shit is so stupid, honestly. Like, I want to do, like, honestly, this is what I had in mind. I wanted to come on here maybe I would say Sunday. Maybe not Sunday, every Saturday or Thursday. No, matter of fact, every Monday. Every Monday or every Friday, and we do a movie night. We just watch random movies all together. But because of copyright infringement and trademarks and all that shit, it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that. So, like, even now, like, one of my streams, I was watching a Funny Marco video, and I couldn't even post that video on YouTube because of copyright infringement from Love and Hip Hop. Fuck Love and Hip Hop. fuck Love and Hip Hop. If whoever created that show should go to hell. Whoever created that show should go to hell. It's such a destruction to black people. Such a destruction and a distraction. Whoever created that show should go to hell. And for the people that involved themselves in that fucking lame show, shame on you, man. Shame on you. Y'all wild for that. Y'all participated in the demise of the downfall of black culture. See, a nigga like me is just too real for shit like this. That's probably why they don't want me in the spotlight. Trust me, I have my downfalls. I have cons. I have things I don't want to share. But damn, is the stuff that I'm saying not right? How do we as black people move forward if we continue to enable the distractions? Copyright on a public platform is what makes it difficult for like watch parties and stuff. Try something like creating a private Discord server and build a community from your Twitch, following, and other platforms to your Discord server. I'm I'm gonna do that, bro. I'm definitely gonna do that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea for sure. That's a good idea. I'm glad you said that, bro. See, you smart as fuck, bro. I already knew from day one when we first met, and you talked about everything as far as with PCs and just tech stuff. You smart as fuck, bro. Cause with Discord, at least they won't be on your ass, especially if you create the server privately. Okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to create a Discord. I think I have Discord on my phone, and I just feel like all this stuff is just, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old, or maybe all this stuff is just a lot. I got too many. Maybe I got too many eggs in different baskets. I don't know, but yeah, I got a Discord. I just gotta create a room and then have everybody join in. I'm gonna have everybody join in. I got people on different apps that can definitely join in, and we can get that situated for sure. I enjoyed your stream last night too, man. Was it last night? I'm a little drunk. Nah, but I enjoyed your stream, man. I need you, bro. I need you to come and help me with my PC. I'm looking to buy a PC soon, or maybe just get it built or building my PC. So I need your help, bro. I'm doing this all on laptop, all on a laptop. Don't get me wrong. It's very simple for me, but I need a PC like you, bro. I need a PC like you, cause um, when shit gets too much, it just starts lagging. I got too much stuff, so I need to get a PC soon. But yeah, everything's gonna work out. Everything's gonna work out. I'm trying to put in the groundwork. I'm going to get that Discord started up. hopefully by the end of tomorrow, and then we can go ahead and get everybody to join in. We can get everybody to join in. Life is crazy, y'all. Life is crazy. And God has a funny way of showing how life is. But be thankful, and I'm thankful. Shit could be worse than what it is. But here we are. So, let's go through this. Shout out to AJPCL. Thank you for the follow. Shout out to Spectral Jake. Thank you for the follow. Elevate Above. Again, thank you for your follow as well. Let me go to YouTube. Let's see. Do we got any new people on YouTube that subscribe? Let's look. We had 13 subscribers. Let's get those subscribers up, man. We had 61 videos. That's fire. That's fire for real. That is fire.
Rain.
How do I go on here to see? Let me see. Okay. Ranking by views, 4 of 10. Okay. 6 views, impressions. Okay. All I see is green. We doing good, y'all. Marshawn James. Thank you for subscribing, bro. And Tim Senor, thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. You guys can go follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel on Bless Kendall, same handle as this. Let's get rocking, bro. You know, I got so much in store for y'all, for real. But I do want to get back to Resident Evil 2. It is 5:04. Today will be a hour day, I think. Today will be an hour day. Maybe an hour or two. Today will be an hour or two. So we are about to lock in for real. Give me 1 second, y'all. Not logging into my PS5. You're connecting to. Oh yeah, shit. I gotta do this. Should I do the green screen for the Resident Evil? I got my green screen shit. We can make it happen. But it's something, I don't know, I like doing just the regular shit. Okay. Let me lock in and link up. This is why I have to get a PC, so I don't have to do all this shit. But you know, we all come from somewhere. We all have to grind. All right. Got that locked in. Let's go. shit. Oh, shit. Damn it. Alright. We back at it again. Resident Evil 2. Let's get this shit popping. We reached 30 fucking followers. Let's get 20 fucking more. If you don't fucking follow, you a bitch. And if you do follow, thank you. What the remote play at, bro? I don't got the capture card just yet. I know we talked about it. We talked about it years ago, when you told me I gotta get the EGOT. Right. Okay, I'm trying to remember. What the fuck am I doing? Highly recommend, especially for laptops. Okay, I'ma look into that so I can grab me one. I gotta grab me one, bro. I gotta grab one. Should I do the green screen? Should I put on my green screen? Alright, hold on. I gotta get the other one. I gotta get the other one for sure. Alright. Make sure your filter on the camera is set the chroma key. Yeah. God. I want to wait until honestly, I want to wait until I get the one that I can just pull down. I feel like that's just so easier than doing all of this goofy shit. But all right, let me see, cause I'm gonna be moving around and shit. Hold on. It's a reason why I didn't do the green screen, but yeah, we might have to cut out. Yeah, we might just have to keep it without the green screen. Cause this is how it's gonna look when they got the green screen. Like, it's gonna be decent looking, but I need that fucking. I need that joint when it's like, you know what I'm saying? I need that joint that's gonna be like A1, you feel me? I need the whole fucking letdown. Uh, filters, chroma key. Right, so, done. Yeah, it's like, bruh, I gotta be like up on the fucking bitch like this. Like, the fuck? Let me see something. Yeah. I think I'm gonna just do it without the fucking shit. Yeah, it is a difficult process, bro. This is. But I think the greatness about streaming is that you can. It's like it's a learning process that it's a great learning process. So I mean, the journey is amazing. I do like the journey of it, but I also think it's a fucking ass. Like even with people that just talk to me about far as logos and stuff, I understand I do need to get a logo. I do need to get some starting overlays, closing overlays. Sometimes that shit is a headache too. Talking to people about that, but I know they already been in this game for a minute, so it's like I get it. Um, I mean, you know, I was on Twitch for a while, and I was using Streamlab, and then when I got my new laptop, I start using OBS, which is different. OBS is different, but I don't know. I like Streamlabs a little bit better because I was able to create a little bit of personality to that shit. But I like OBS because of the structure. But we gonna take this green screen out. Fuck this green screen. Oh my god, fuck this shit, bro. God damn. That's such a fucking headache to deal with. Shit. Alright. Back to what we was doing. I gotta go back upstairs. I have to go back upstairs. So I have to go through all this bullshit. I have no ammo whatsoever. Literally shit. How do I get back upstairs? Oh, that's right. The fucking dude just knocked me out. Um, fuck. How do I get to this bitch? OBS has more freedom of configuration. That's true. That's true. OBS does. OBS does. But see, bro, see, I might need your help, bro, cause maybe it's because I'm on a laptop. This shit is so laggy. I don't know if it's because I don't even have shit open, bro. Like I really don't have nothing open other than this fucking internet shit. Like, let's go ahead and exit this out. And it's still fucking it still gets laggy. Like what the fuck? Like it's like a delay. Like right now we good. It's like a delay. I don't know what the fuck going on. And I have the highest Wi-Fi for streaming. Like why my shit still fucking up? Like my laptop doesn't have the capacity, I guess, to do all of this shit. My stream is running perfectly, but the PS5 is running choppy. But it's only because that's how remote play is. The solution is a capture card. Oh man. Alright. Let's look it up. Alright. What remote play does is upload speed from PS5, download to PC, and your computer is doubling the output work. That's what I'm saying, yeah. It's fucking crazy. Elgato, that's what it's called. I'm talking about EGOT. Elgato. Alright. Okay, that's not bad for 100. Okay, this is where we gonna get into the big boy. The HD60. It's the overall pick. Streaming recording 1080p 60. Okay, so I might need this one. Or I might need this one. Because I got the new MacBook, so. That's the best one in my opinion, but others work too. Elgato can be a bit pricey, but some good performance. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I'm like, bro, I wish I knew all of this shit. Like, when we was talking about this shit, I wish I knew about this shit. Like, we talked about this shit. But, damn. This one, $330. Shit. I'm guessing this is what everybody has. Hmm. Okay. Damn, I really gotta lock in. For real, for real. This is what you niggas be having. It's like shit. Shit. Look, bro, we about to just get everything Elgato. We about to just get everything Elgato. Fuck it. Like, at this point, we just get everything Elgato. I do need to get a Shure microphone for sure. Not that one. That's okay. Okay, I'm checking. I'm checking. I'm checking. I got 4K Pro, but that one is for you to put inside in your computer. The other one was our stomach. Not that one. That one, that's 329. Might be older. Okay, okay. Check on their official website. It has more up-to-date stuff that may not be as expensive as some of these other shows. Okay, bet. Let me go to today's site, Elgato. Elgato, if y'all want to send me a fucking package, that would be nice. Shit. Send me some shit. All this expensive ass shit. That shit is expensive as fuck. Damn. Game capture card Neo HD 60X 4X 4KX the 4K Pro Cam Link 4K Cam Link that's analog, that's camera captured. How much is this? 119. It was on that bitch on Amazon for $99. Why they don't want to show me the damn picture? But it's a 4.4. Okay. Okay. Okay, this might work for me then. For the time being. At least until I get my PC. This will work for me. because they got the USB. Wow, this shit is really like this one. It's like some really advanced shit. Like I never really like took the time to really look at this shit. I really haven't. Y'all got cameras, okay. Teleprompter. Teleprompter. You know if I got teleprompters? For what? Y'all think y'all fucking the president or some shit? The fuck y'all got teleprompters for? The first of its kinds with the built-in display prompter lets you project not only text but apps and windows too. It transforms your video workflows, helping you maintain eye contact, present clearly, and make content faster than ever. Interesting. Let me see. What the fuck? Yo, this is crazy. Hold on, let's go back. Let's go all the way to the top. Oh wait, it just does that. Interesting. This is how they expect people to have their streams looking like. Hell yeah. Teleprompters, they are for those who have teams in production like TV or a team of people to produce. Okay. Interesting. This is some. Yo, dog, I cannot believe y'all really. This is some serious ass shit, like dead ass. This is some serious shit. Like, look at this damn setup. Like, what the fuck? This is a crazy setup. No lie. She got the AirPod charger. She got the phone charger. She has a Samsung tablet, iPad tablet. I just guess it's an iPad. You got the iPad tablet with the iPad stand. You got this big ass fucking iPad. Damn. You got this big ass monitor. You got the damn light, soft light. You got the teleprompter. And you got a MacBook laptop with the MacBook stand. And don't get it. Did you peep how the MacBook stand has a fucking. It's a fucking USB adapter. You have it's connected to the damn MacBook with the USB imports in it. What the fuck? This is so fucking expensive and crazy. This shit has to cost about damn near over $2,000 for sure. And I don't even see a PC, so this is just for like laptop shit. You should see my office room, bruh. If I see your office room, my pockets will look like a fucking desert. Like, my pockets would be crying. Like, dead ass. Shit is fucking crazy, bro. The fuck? If you got any sort of tablet, you can use the Screen Day app to help you with OBS for free. See, that's the crazy thing, bro. I did have a tablet. It was a long time ago. I did have a tablet. A long time ago, I had a tablet. But I went through some things and I had to pawn it. That's what it is. Welcome to the world of broadcasting. Yeah. I didn't understand. I didn't realize how this is just like music, bro. It's like music. All this shit is an investment. And it takes thousands of dollars to invest in. Like that. I spent so much money on music, on my studio. I just got into a point where I just couldn't. I felt like I just wasted money. But that's another thing we can talk about later. Right now, we just looking at this. They got teleprompters, they got microphones, they got the Stream Deck, lights, of course the green screens, and they got mounts. Alright. Well, okay, this $80. But is it gonna be clarity? Is it gonna be clarity? Right now I'm using my phone. They showing the damn fucking face camera on the Facebook, bitch. My phone look clear. I'd rather just buy a fucking phone. My phone clear as fuck. But this dude connect and clip to the damn monitor, so I guess. See, I gotta stop being difficult. This cool as fuck. Look at that monitor. I need some shit like this. I need some shit like this. This shit cool as fuck. Damn. Fuck y'all, bruh. Fuck y'all. The face cams are super clear. They make sure. Okay. Fuck y'all, bruh. Not you, bro. But fuck these companies, man. Fuck these companies, bruh. Oh my god, this is so fucking sick. This shit is sick. But I'm gonna grab all this stuff. But I do need your help, bro. Do you think I should go ahead and build my PC, or should I just get the PC already built? And I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I need to go. We might just say fuck Resident Evil and just do some reaction videos, man. But then it's like I don't want to get copyrighted. I probably gotta speed it up. Build because it would be cheaper than already built PC, and if you build it, you can upgrade parts without hassle. Okay. True. 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 All right. I gotta get. I gotta figure out where the fuck. How the fuck do I go upstairs, bro? This shit is weird. Um. Oh my god, this shit lagging like a motherfucker, bro. PlayStation, please, PlayStation. Can y'all get y'all shit together? There's no way that y'all this big of a company and y'all can't y'all just got too much lag and latency, all this bullshit on a fucking remote app. Like, bruh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, this is where I feel. Gotta get up there, bro. Did I look through here? See, that's the crazy thing. I can just side rail this bitch and just get over there. So fucking fucked up. It's such a puzzle piece game. It's not PlayStation's fault, it's the internet companies with limits. That's why people use capture cards, because that's something you plug directly from your PS5 to the computer. So it's not PlayStation's fault, it's just internet. It's just the internet. All this shit is stupid. That's what I think. All this shit is fucking stupid. It's like motherfuckers really just wanna just profit. They so fucking greedy, bruh. Why can't we all as human beings win? It's like, well, if we all win, we can't. How do we fucking make money? Bitch, why can't we all just fucking win? We all living in this fucking world. We all gotta play this fucking game. Why can't we all win? Why does it have to be a class? Why does it have to be some type of bullshit? Why do we have to suffer? Why do people gotta struggle? Why do people gotta go through the things that they go through? It's crazy. Oh yeah, we can't do this because X, Y, and Z. That's so fucking asinine. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Alright, I don't even know how to get back upstairs at this point. Everything is blocked off. We already went through all these places. can't even get through here to open this. Wait, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We smart as fuck, y'all. We smart as fuck. Resident Evil be having you retrace your steps a lot. Bruh. See, this is why I need to do this Resident Evil. Bruh, listen. Resident Evil 2 is like literally practice for me for when I play Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2, I'm going to do a damn near a 2-day, 48-hour non-stop stream playing Silent Hill 2. I kid you not. If I can get to 50, if we could get to 50 followers, right? Like if we could get to 50 followers ASAP, I'm doing it. But I'm doing it regardless. But Silent Hill 2 stream, yeah, this is gonna be crazy. I gotta stay up. This shit, I have to. It's like I gotta retrace my shit all over again. Why I keep getting fucking gun shit, bruh? This whole time I be forgetting the same shit I gotta do. we might be missing another piece. But we do got this diamond key. We got that diamond key. Like, bro, this shit is so fucking loud. Nothing. Fuck, bro. I swear, Resident Evil is like a puzzle game. Like, it really is. Like, this shit is so fucking annoying. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This shit is annoying as hell. Oh my fucking god, bruh. Stop fucking lagging, dog. What you say? This one is recommended for PS5 long term, the HD60X. Let me see. Okay, the HD60S, that's about 160. Okay. Okay. Cause this is crazy, bro. All this lagging. Like it's just the lag. It's just too fucking much, bro. Like dog, I'm not even doing nothing right now. I'm not even doing nothing. The fuck? Yeah. See, this is why I don't. Y'all be wondering why, like, if y'all wonder why, like, I just don't get on here and do this shit. This is why I don't. What the fuck, bro? so laggy. If I get that 0 delay. Okay. Hold on, I got this. This shit pissing me off, honestly. And this is exactly why I don't get on this shit. This is exactly why I don't get on this shit. But I will go ahead and get that capture card. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I might have to just end this shit. Not the stream per se. But I gotta end this. I gotta end this game because it's just too fucking laggy. Like, look at that shit, bro. This shit is mad annoying. All right. Let's fuck Resident Evil 2, man. Fuck Resident Evil 2. Oh my god. Okay. It's 5:55. Let's do some reaction videos. Like, cause it's like, bruh, can't fucking do shit, and it's lagging all day. It's like, that shit is mad annoying. All right, or should we make music? Because honestly, I feel like doing reaction videos, don't get me wrong, it's cool. But I don't know.
Were you or a loved one admitted to an Illinois behavioral health facility? A global settlement may be coming in 2025.
Women are physically inferior, and that's the truth.
Physically inferior?
Inferior, yes.
So you're telling me that you could beat a woman's ass?
Yeah, I could. I mean, I never would, but yeah.
How long are we going to let white people be murdered in the streets before we do something?
Loud black women in the back. Thank you for perpetrating the stereotypes, Shaniqua.
Where's Fresh?
What was that?
Where's Fresh?
Where's Fresh? Definitely not with a Shaniqua, I'll tell you that.
Oh my god.
What's up, motherfuckers? How we doing? Yeah, what's up, guys? How y'all doing, man? Man, college has changed a lot, hasn't it, huh? like I get on and we start talking. Talk about how, you know, modern women really aren't fulfilling their end of the deal, right? And they still want to get married and get these relationships. And then I get a bunch of feminists coming at me, and I'm like, oh, crap. Like, oh, wow, man. Like, college has changed a lot since, you know, I went back in. I went to Northeastern in 2009, graduated 2013. And, you know, back then, people weren't as woke. But, like, now it's gotten crazy, man. But triggered a lot of people. It's going viral right now all over Twitter because people, like, took clips from it and everything else and YouTube and all. And I think a big reason why it's going so viral is because the liberal agenda isn't really being challenged on the college campuses, and I can see why a lot of people don't want to do it because, you know, a lot of people might not want to necessarily have their views tested, or they don't want to get heckled, or they're afraid of public speaking. But for me, I've been in way worse positions. You know, I've been going after cartel members and stuff like that. So talking to some college kids is nothing. But real quick, I guess I'll talk real quick about like feminism, right? And then we'll open up for Q&A. I won't yap too much because I don't want to get too long of a monologue. Give me 1 second. So, okay. So when it comes to feminism, right? Basically, what's went down. I'll quickly summarize this. Since the 1960s, right, with the sexual revolution, the invention of the birth control pill, and a bunch of other things, we've seen a rise in women wanting to be treated as equals, right? And women have pretty much forgone the family and prioritized education and entering the workforce. You know, open sexual liberation, and we thought, whoa, this is going to be great. We're all going to get laid, and, you know, women are going to be able to make their own money, and we won't have to worry about supporting them, and, you know, it's not going to be as burdensome being a guy and taking care of a family. And quite frankly, the opposite has happened. We have some of the highest divorce rates, low marriage rates, low marital satisfaction. Both men and women are complaining about dating and how difficult it is. From the female perspective, they're having a tough time with finding a compatible partner. From the male perspective, just finding a partner is tough, right? That's why this whole term of incel is a thing nowadays versus, I guarantee you go back 50, 60 years, you know, a common guy, a regular guy would be able to find a girl and get, you know, do a date or have a date, get married and have a family and be able to support that family on one income. But now things have changed so much where, you know, both parties are very unhappy with the other, and I think it's because we've kind of blurred the lines between the gender roles. Women are behaving more like men, and men are behaving more like women. I'm sure a bunch of ladies in here have probably been on a date with a guy before where he said, oh yeah, let's split it half and half, or hey, can you get this one and I'll get you back, or he never gets you back. Oh, I'll cash out you, Venmo you, he goes ghost. Or for men, you go out with a woman that, you know, isn't really appreciative, not really feminine, not really nice, not pleasant to be around. She talks like a guy, she's very rude, she's very crass. Right? She's fat, right? Let's be honest. A lot of fat women nowadays, too. Women don't really take care of their appearance like they used to. There's no shame. So I think both genders are kind of in a bad spot right now when it comes to women. Now, I tend to focus more, since I talk to men, on the problems from the female perspective, but I'd be lying to you guys if I didn't tell you guys that men aren't fucking up, too, because they definitely are. But for men, the interesting thing is that the standards have pretty much been the same. Go to the gym, make money, become successful, become, you know, someone that's a leader, competent. Like, it hasn't really...
He's honestly right about that, honestly. Like, that's been the whole status quo of being a man. Just go to the gym, work, get money.
Change so much for us. And the most important part, if you're a guy and you're a loser, you deal with consequences for that. Women don't date you. Other men don't let you into their circle. You get made fun of. You get called names, which is good, by the way. I'm a big proponent of bullying. I think bullying curbs a lot of problems and fixes society naturally. But on the female side, we don't correct bad female behavior, okay? If a woman is loud, obnoxious, fat, rude, no one really says anything, right? They say, oh, love your curves. Oh, they just can't handle you, right? We make all these excuses and cope for bad female behavior. And that's kind of where I come in. And I think we've done a good job over at Fresh and Fit, where we bring women from all different walks of life. People say, oh, you only bring OnlyFans girls. Well, that's just a percentage of the girls we bring in. We actually do bring a lot of college-educated young women that have careers. And what I've realized is, regardless of what they do for a profession, where they're from, background, etc., a lot of women are kind of poisoned by feminist ideology, right? And they'll still want a traditional guy. They'll want a guy that can pay the bills. They'll want a guy that
I agree.
Take care of them. But what is the guy getting in return? A loud, obnoxious woman that thinks that she can go ahead and compete with him on everything. So
I agree.
Both genders have a problem. One is verbalized on the male side and they deal with consequences, but on the female side, it almost never happens. And I'd like to credit Fresh and Fit for bringing these women in and having these tough conversations and just kind of seeing where their mind is at. And basically, for me to boil it down, it's this. Thanks to feminism, thanks to the internet, thanks to social media, etc., women have an abundance of options. Since they have an abundance of options, they base their value on what they think they deserve with a man on the amount of options that they have. But what they don't realize is
he would definitely hate you. He would definitely hate you, bro. He would definitely hate you, but don't get it twisted. I'm not a person who agrees with everything that Myron says, but he's not wrong on this. He's not. Feminism has fucked men over, including you. Fucked men over by the 10th power, to the point we in a society, a world that women think that they want to run the world, and it doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. If we allow women to run the world, this world will burn to fucking hell. I'm just being honest. I don't give a fuck if you all don't like it or not, but it's the truth. Women, it's just science. It's just fucking science. And it's like y'all so fucking stupid to fucking understand that society is not built on women to fucking run this world. It's not. And I don't want to disrespect Jay-Z because his wife is Beyonce. He's a fucking clown. No, he's not a clown. His wife is a clown. Beyonce Beyonce ruined black women. Whether people believe it or not, Beyonce ruined black women. When she first came out with that song, all my single ladies, I put your hands up, fucking trash. When she put that song out, who run the world? Girls. Trash. Fucking clown ass bitch. Hate Beyonce, bro. Yeah, all the bitches that love, if you ever want to know who's not for you, ask her if she loves Beyonce. And if she loves Beyonce, that's not the woman for you. And if you get with a bitch that loves Beyonce and shit like that, clearly you a simp ass nigga. I'm sorry, but it's the fucking truth. We don't want to fucking take accountability and realize the fucking matter of the situation. We so worried about what fucking men do. What the fuck are y'all doing? The whole world is fucked up. Everybody's fucked up. Men is moving in their femininity. Women is moving in their masculinity. This fucking world is backwards, dog. And we so fucking concerned about the wrong fucking shit. You think Trump is the fucking problem? Hell no. It's like literally a speckle on the fucking big matter picture. It's like a little sperm that just got dripped on your fucking face. Like, that's not even the problem right now. The problem is we got too many women that's trying to be men and too many men trying to be women. That's the problem. Beyonce, shut the fuck up. You old. Go take care of your kids. Raise your kids. Stop going on tour. You already got money. Stop going on tour. Stop fucking making feminist ass music. It's trash. It's trash. I can't believe Jay-Z is allowing this bullshit. Such a destruction to black community. Beyonce, you are such a destruction to the black community. You are. Fuck out of here, dog. Your music is trash. I hate her music. I hate her music. I hate her music. And now you got all these women out here thinking that being single and to themselves is the right thing. No, that's what men should be thinking. That's what men think. Not y'all. Y'all should want a man. Y'all, it's in science that y'all need a man. So it's like 90% of the women out here in this world is gonna fucking die alone. Y'all is. Either y'all gonna die alone, share another woman with a man. So we gonna revert back to multiple wives. Or y'all get a dog and a cat and die alone. That's what it just comes down to. And the fact that nobody sees this shit, or they see this shit and just don't give a fuck, it's very disappointing that we even got into this. We came to this point in this world that shit is just like this. Majority of you women would die alone because it's more women than men in this world at this point. See, I don't want to get too in depth about this shit because if I get in depth, then we have to do a whole history lesson. I already talked about this shit with my mom. She don't believe me. I already fucking explained how the world fucked up because of feminism and the LGBTQ. I don't have a problem with gay people. But we can't deny the fact that there's an agenda being pushed. We just can't. Do y'all really want this world to really go to hell? Y'all so worried about fucking Trump. Trump is like a little speckle on the fucking picture. He's not even the problem right now. The problem right now is you motherfucking women. You women and you simp ass niggas. You simp men. The gay people. Y'all the problem right now. I'm not saying all gay people, because there's good gay people out here. Just like any other regular fucking sexual fucking situation. If you're straight, pan, whatever, I don't know. I'm gonna even fucking go into that. Y'all made life so fucking complicated now. It's like we can't do shit anymore. Everything used to be so simple. At some point, it was just men and women. Gay, straight. Now it's just men, women, trans, alien, reptile, vampire, the fuck. Gay, straight, pan, ambi, straight, ambi, homo. It's like too much fucking terminology. But I know he would hate you, bro. But I think, honestly, y'all would have, because me and you talked. We haven't talked and discussed about a lot of in-depth things, but I feel like both of y'all would have an understanding. I don't think he would hate you completely, but I think y'all would have an understanding with each other. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah.
The amount of men that contact you are not the same amount of men that are going to go ahead and get down on one knee. The men that you can attract sexually might not necessarily be the same men that you can attract from a marital perspective. And I think that's one of the biggest disconnects, where women conflate options with real viable marriage options. And what ends up happening is they get a taste of these guys at the higher level, maybe an NBA player, maybe a celebrity here or there. They might hook up with it, they might even see him for a month or two, but then they're not able to keep that guy. And I think a big reason for that is because of the bad behavior I mentioned before. But the thing with men is most guys are pussies. They're not going to tell women, hey, you're really annoying. Hey, you should probably stop that habit. Hey, that's not cool. Men don't tell women this stuff because, well, they don't want to get heckled like I did today, right? Men can't be honest with women. We just can't. And, I found it interesting how, as I was talking, I was looking out into the crowd, and I could see a lot of people nodding along, but they didn't want to necessarily speak up or clap or anything like that when I said something or made a point. But the people that were, more liberal, feminist, whatever, they were the loudest ones. And that's when I said, well, this is why Trump won the election. There was a silent majority. Because people are tired of the woke ideology. People saying that there's 99 genders. Do I deserve more or whatever? It's like, no, dude, you're a weirdo. Like, it's like, look, if you want to go ahead and call yourself a woman when you're really a man, then that's your problem. We don't have to go ahead and buy into your fairy tale. It's weird. So, but that's kind of where we are now. Where men can't be honest, we can't say what's really on our mind, and we can't really hold women to a standard and make them better. Because I truly do think we're at a point now where if a guy gets in a relationship with a girl, he's got to have very strong boundaries to be able to coach his woman to be the proper girlfriend for him and eventually a wife if she passes the test. But a lot of guys don't have the balls to do this because we're taught, accept her however she comes, right? They always tell you be a man, but we never tell women to be women, right? We never tell them, hey, be a lady. We just say, okay, you behave however you want. And I'm kind of saying what everyone is thinking, right? And I got the numbers to back it up, that men simply don't see a lot of women as marriage material. Another thing that I've also noticed over the past couple of years is there's been an influx in the passport movement, in the passport bro movement. For those that are unaware, I'm sure the women might not know what I'm talking about here. The passport bro movement is a movement where a lot of guys basically go to foreign countries in South America, Africa, Eastern Asia, etc., and find themselves a partner. And I know some people might say, oh, wow, why are guys doing that? Are they desperate or whatever? Well, these are some of the places where, there's still some remnants of femininity, women that behave like ladies. And the thing is that men don't really care about a woman's education or status. Men are more concerned with a girl that's going to respect them, that follows their lead, that admires them, that obeys them, right? And I mean, one girl got triggered when I said obey. And I'm like, what, a guy can't give instruction to a woman? It's like, you want me to go ahead and pay the bills and take care of you, whatever, but you're not going to obey me? Like, that's ridiculous. That's slavery. Responsibility without authority is slavery. And I'll be damned if we're going to be slaves to bitches. No. So all I'm telling guys to do is really understand their worth and make women earn it. That's really what it is. And trust me, they'll respect you more for it anyway. So
if y'all want to know what life is going to be, we have different views, but it's like on thin ice. Not everyone will agree with a lot of things. Exactly. Not everybody will agree. We all subjective to some point. Like I said, I don't agree with everything that Myron says. When he does the racism shit on Twitter, I don't fuck with it. But when he comes out to these colleges and do shit like this, I agree wholeheartedly. But if we keep going down this path, this is how life is gonna look. This is how it's going to look if we keep going down this path with women. If we keep continuing to allow women to run men as if they know what's fucking right, they don't even fucking know themselves. This is exactly how it's going to be. This is exactly how it's going to end up being.
Me hear people, but me not see people. No big deal.
This is how y'all bitches finna look. Strong, masculine, and horny as fuck.
Everybody make mistake.
Well, hello. I usually don't say this, but you are the most beautiful trio of gigantic ladies I've ever laid eyes on. I find the most erotic part of a woman is the boob.
Oh no! Any sign of Leela or Amy?
No! But what do you make of this?
I don't know, but it might have something to do with this.
Oh, your God!
Move. Go.
All right, here's the plan.
What kind of moronic plan is that? Wow.
Women go free.
Men stay in chains.
We take them to our leader.
She know what do.
A female leader?
Fry, shut up.
Yes, Captain.
This capital city, planet Amazonia.
We're all.
I'm telling you, this is exactly what will happen if women continue to lead this fucking world. This exactly is what's gonna happen. Like, Futurama, whoever created Futurama, The Simpsons, Family Guy, well, I already know who created Family Guy. Seth MacFarlane, one of my favorites. And then also, I forgot the other guy. I think he created Futurama. Cause he created not Adult Swim. I think he did create Adult Swim. But I'm having a brain fart. The nigga who was in movies, who was in fucking Austin Power. The nigga who was in Austin Power, he was the Dr. Evil's fucking son. He created this shit. Robot Chicken. Like, he helped a lot out with Adult Swim. This is exactly where life is gonna be.
Men in your society.
Men died out many years ago.
With all these women around, they'll probably nag to death. Are you with me, fellas?
Is he wrong? Let's play it back.
She know what do.
A female leader?
Fry, shut up.
Yes, Captain.
This capital city, planet Amazonia.
Where are all the men in your society?
Men died out many years ago.
With all these women around, they'll probably nag to death. Are you with me, fellas? Here's stadium, where our women basketball teams play.
We know can dunk, but good fundamentals.
That's more fun to watch.
Oh, God, you're killing me. Oh, God, you're killing me.
This our comedy club. Humor here funny in different way.
It not reinforce stereotypes.
Comedy come from character, real situations, not abstract craziness.
Translation, boring. That's a good one. Ow!
This women-only planet is sounding better and better. I'm already looking for apartments.
Here lives vengeful, all-knowing leader. She decides men's fates.
Is she hot?
That's not important. She all-knowing.
In other words, no.
Oh!
Oh my God, that is so fucking hilarious, dog. Y'all do not understand how truthful this shit is. Y'all don't understand how truthful this shit is. If we continue to allow you women, never mind, man, because none of my opinion doesn't fucking matter, man. The world is going to continue to do what the world is going to do. We in hell, man. Welcome to hell, baby.
That's what's going on, where these guys are going to these other countries, and it's because Western women have become so insufferable and so difficult to deal with. And again, the numbers are on my side when it comes to this. This is why so many guys go to these different places. So with that said, can you still find great women in America? Of course, but it's just harder to find because feminism is permeated so, strongly throughout society that a lot of women adopt these ideologies where she doesn't feel like she needs to submit to you. She doesn't feel like she needs to listen to you. She doesn't feel like she needs to adhere to her ladylike tendencies. Instead, she could behave however she wants, but she still expects you to be the man. If someone breaks into the house, you're supposed to go deal with it. If someone grabs their purse, you're supposed to go chase them down. If someone insults her, you're supposed to stand up for her. But she won't go ahead and obey you. That's crazy to me, right? And the example I always give a lot of the times, Donald Trump is the most powerful person right now in the world, right, as the President of the United States. And I find it interesting, when he was in Butler, Pennsylvania, and they shot at him, and he almost got assassinated, he wanted to stay there. He rises up, puts his fist in there, and he says, fight, fight, fight. He didn't want to leave, right? We all know that Donald Trump has a little bit of an ego, right? Which successful men typically have that mindset. He didn't want to leave, but guess what? Secret Service dragged him off. Why? Because even though he's the most powerful man in the world, he still needs to adhere to the people that are responsible for his safety. So they tell him, no, you're leaving. And they pulled him out of there. So if the people that are responsible for protecting the most powerful man in the world dictates the role of, hey, you need to leave, well, it should be the same way with the man with his wife, right, or his girlfriend. If I tell a girl, and I'm dating her, and I care about her, and I tell her, hey, look, I don't want you going to the club with your girlfriends, or hey, I don't want you going out after a certain time. Well, some women will sit there and say, well, that's controlling, that's insecure. Well, what's more insecure? me being scared of telling you the truth because you might leave me, or me telling you what you need to hear and not necessarily what you want to hear for your own safety. I would argue the person that tells her what needs to be said is actually very secure because I don't give a fuck what you think. You're not going outside at this time. Well, what the fuck? That's insecure. Well, look, I'm telling you what it is. If you walk out that door, you're single. And you'd be amazed at how many women would actually respect that and say, you know what? I'm going to sit my ass aside. Because the reality is, women like to test you sometimes. And they want to see if you can stand up to their bullshit. Right? They do it all the time. So, and it works in her benefit because now she feels safe. She's with you. You don't got to worry about anything. But sometimes you got to be able to put your foot down with women, even though society tells you not to do that and it's insecure or toxic or controlling. The only thing that's controlling here is me being in control of my life, which means I need a woman that's going to follow my lead, not a woman that's going to come in and create a bunch of pandemonium and do whatever she feels like. Because when women do stupid shit, they hurt us. I'll give you guys an example. I'm sure you guys remember roughly 2 years ago?
Your workflow is important to us. Please wait indefinitely.
With Monday.com's intuitive work management platform, you have the power, not IT, not...
Will Smith, legendary actor, sitting at a red table with his wife, right? And guess what happens? She goes ahead and says some stupid shit. Oh, I had a, what's the term? An entanglement, right? I had an entanglement. And in that instant, bam, career gone. Nobody remembers iRobot. Nobody remembers I Am Legend. Nobody remembers Men in Black. Nobody remembers Independence Day. Nobody remembers Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Nothing. All I remember seeing was Will Smith sitting at a table with red eyes, on the verge of tears from his woman embarrassing him on TV. And he still hasn't recovered. He still hasn't recovered. Then he had to slap with Chris Rock. And I give you guys that example to show you that a man with a background like Will Smith, who's literally a legend in music and entertainment and acting and movies and TV shows, this guy's a legend. But his legacy has been tarnished because what? A stupid bitch that wanted to be a whore. And this is what I mean when I tell guys, right? That's facts. You know? Bro went from I Am Legend to I Am Simp. Like, what's going on here? So this is what I mean. If a woman like that could destroy Will Smith's legacy, what the fuck do you think is going to happen to you guys? Will Smith can't even save himself from these whores. Shannon Sharp just got accused yesterday. Literally yesterday. Some woman trying to shake him down for $50 million. Right? Now, gladly enough, I do see that there's quite a bit of criticism and people questioning this woman's character and her potentially lying. But I think it's important for you guys to understand that she would not make a baseless and ridiculous accusation like that had we not been living in this crazy gynocentric society where we have this believe all women mindset, right? We have women coming after Brett Kavanaugh. We have women coming after Andrew Tate with the whole thing out of California. Chick said, oh, I got slapped. And you look at her face and she has literally two of the same identical marks, which come from surgery, not from getting slapped, right? It's not like Andrew was like, hey, bitch, put your face this way and then smack her and then, okay, do it right here. I got to get a perfect degree. Ah, smack her again perfectly. Like, no, bro. But the reason why women feel okay with making these wild accusations and lying on men with this Me Too era is because they know they're going to get the benefit of the doubt. And then on top of that, if they fail, are they going to jail? No. The Johnny Depp case proved this, right? Thankfully, right? Johnny Depp recorded the conversations, which he had to do illegally, by the way. He recorded the conversations to prove that this woman was batshit fucking crazy. Quite literally batshit crazy, shitting on beds and stuff. So, you know, thankfully, he had that evidence, and he was able to prove that he was innocent. But what did he have to do? He had to take her to trial. He had to go take it all the way through, spent millions of dollars on a legal team, lost millions of dollars with the Pirates of the Caribbean series, lost a bunch of sponsorships. His reputation was destroyed for a period of time. So he basically he was guilty, and then he had to prove himself innocent. And that's kind of the society we're in. If a woman makes an accusation, they believe her. Now, with that said, I want to be very clear about this. Sexual assault and rape are very serious crimes, and people that perpetrate them need to go to jail. Right? I'm a firm believer that women need to be protected. But at the same time, we also need to penalize the women that literally do this for monetary benefit and lie. Right? We saw it happen with Kobe Bryant. We saw it happen with so many different powerful individuals where the women are kind of suing to get a payday. Now, what's going on with Shannon Sharp is just, another example. He announces he's going to get a $100 million podcast deal, and then like the next day or two, she's over here going to the biggest clout chase lawyer, Busby or whatever his name is, who's representing a bunch of other people. He represented the chick that made the accusation against Jay-Z. He's representing the chick that made the accusation against Andrew Tate. Like, this guy's just trying to get a dollar because he knows a lot of the times famous men that have status are going to settle, right? They're going to want to, I don't want to deal with this. They're going to just settle. So, but she would not have mounted that attempt, this like literally shameless attempt to make money, had it not been for the current environment that we have now, where we have this, gynocentric society where women are always right, men are always wrong, women can do whatever they want, but men are held to static standards, and it's just ridiculous. So my thing is this. I think men need to become men. I think men need to be the leaders. And quite frankly, if a woman doesn't want to follow you, all right, cool, you stay single. But we're not going to sit here and tolerate the fuckery for women. And I think a lot of guys need to learn this skill set because A lot of guys think, well, if I just be a nice guy, be a traditional guy, like girls are going to like me. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not 1955, it's 2025, and women have changed quite a bit. So you have to adapt to the new normal. So this is why, I wrote the book, Why Women Deserve Less, where I talk about how feminism has kind of come in and completely switched the sexual marketplace, where being a nice guy is actually detrimental for you. It'll get you put in a very bad predicament a lot of the times. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can get destroyed, because if you get married as a man in today's day and age, you take way more risk on, right? We know that women win 90% plus of child custody battles. We know 90% of alimony goes to women. We know women initiate 80% of the divorces. So if you go ahead and get married, you got a lot to lose, especially if you're an individual with a higher net worth. So guys need to really go in with their eyes wide open, because women will divorce you and destroy your life if they just get bored, right? I have a saying, women will sacrifice their family for happiness, but men will sacrifice their happiness for their family, right? Because we...
Facts. Facts. This is why men in today shouldn't have kids. We shouldn't. Unless you know for a fact that's the woman that you're going to be with for a lifetime, for the long time, to the day you die. But other than that, no. Before I had my kid, my son 3 years old now, but before I had my kid, I was very stern on not bringing a kid into this world, at least until I was financially stable, at least. But I understand that as we get older, things happen, things change. So, I mean, shit, I wouldn't mind having a kid at the age that I'm at. And I don't mind having it now because he's a blessing. And I love my son. But I made all these discrepancies in evaluations to his mother. And look where we at now. I don't want to talk bad on her. I don't want to talk bad on her. I'd rather just let her live in her delusion of whatever she want to do with her fucking life. Because she has things she needs to work on. But our son is here. And I do love my son. I love my son with all my heart. And I'm doing what it needs to take to make sure I'm straight and he's straight. But bringing a kid into this world now, today, don't do it. Don't do it. Just live your life. Go get money, stability, live in your purpose, and just live your life. Don't have a kid. Get a dog or a cat or something. I'm speaking directly to men. Fuck y'all women. But for men, y'all just live y'all life. I mean, women, y'all can go ahead and do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Y'all don't have it the same way as men do. Y'all get shit handed to y'all like it's on a fucking silver platter. Us men, we have to fucking break our backs to work for it. I knew since I was like 9 years old, 10 years old, that women had it easy. Y'all had it easy as fuck. Y'all got it easy as fuck right now. If you got a nice body, you got a nice face, you pretty as fuck, you can literally just put your body on fucking internet and make 6 figures. Here, I do blame men for this shit too. Don't get me wrong. Trust me, women, y'all not to blame either. Men are to blame too. I gotta put shame and blame on the niggas who made OnlyFans. Mark Zuckerberg. You niggas that made social media. Y'all really fucked this world up. Y'all don't know that? Y'all really fucked this world up. You guys fuck society all the way up. Y'all turned Facebook into a porn site. Y'all turned Twitter X into a porn site. Y'all turned Clubhouse, which used to be a networking system, into a gossiping site, gossiping app. Y'all turned OnlyFans into a place that where people had a cult fan base that can give their fans exclusive content, pornography. It's now pornography. We allowed, and I'm not saying black people, but people who lived in America for a long time, we allowed outside people to come into our country and destroy it. We allowed outside people to come into our country and throw dirt on our name, spit in our face. People who came from broken houses, a broken country, a country that ain't shit, to come over here and utilize our resources. And people wonder why I look at other people who are not from here like trash. Y'all are trash. If it was so easy, because y'all only do this to black people, I don't see y'all doing this to white people. I don't see y'all doing this to Hispanic people. I don't see y'all doing this to Native American people, Indians. But y'all do it to black people. As if y'all didn't come from a broken ass area. It's funny how you motherfuckers come over here and have a lot of words for black Americans, but never want to go back to your own country to build it up. But y'all have a lot of disrespectful words for us. It's a lot of things that I disagree with. One person that I've been an avid watcher of is not only Troy Terrain of Star Report, but also Anton Daniels. And I rock with Anton Daniels. I just joined his Patreon. I think he has great knowledge. However, some things I disagree with. And there's no disrespect to him. I respect him and his family, and I respect the content that he does. But, and I'm a supporter. But I do think that black people need reparations. Do I think every black person need reparations? No. No. Because if we start going into reparations, we have to go into like, okay, well, who was here and who was not? But because we allowed so many people into this country, I guess that would be hard to tell. I don't know. My phone is on 20%. All right. We're going to have to wrap this up. But, or I'm just putting my phone on the charger. But this is what bruh, this is just sad, bro. Y'all don't understand how fucked up this society is. And we continue to play the game. We continue to play the game. All right, let's get back to this.
Understand that there's a burden of performance. From the time we're little boys, what do they say? Hey, become successful so you can go ahead and take care of a family, right? We're told this from the time we're young. So we always understood from a young age that we needed to not just be able to provide for ourselves, but have excess resources to be able to support a family. So, but we don't tell little girls to be good wives. We tell them, oh yeah, you can do everything a man can do. You could be an astronaut or whatever. You know, some of these girls end up being astronauts for real on fucking OnlyFans, but that's a whole other conversation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I think guys need to understand that this is the new normal that we're in, and you need to adapt. Does that mean treat women like shit? No. But what I am saying is that you absolutely need to make women earn your time, attention, and resources. So I'll end the monologue there. If anybody has any questions or comments or disagrees or agrees or anything, I'll turn it to you guys. Sure. Do we have mics for them, or do they? Okay, sweet.
So when a client comes to us with an ask to launch an influencer marketing campaign, the process is pretty streamlined. So what we'll do is we'll get into the Popular Pays platform, start to build out a brief. Creators and influencers metaphorically raise their hand and say, I'm interested in partnering with your brand. All those requests.
I just want to say shout out to Castle Club, shout out to Josie, shout out to Jake, shout out to the YouTube chat, shout out to the Roman chat, y'all the GOATs. And thank you, Mike, for coming, and you the GOAT. And that's all I got to say.
Appreciate that, Jabril. That's one of our G's right there.
My bad. All right. Hey, how's it going? I just want to ask if, understanding that the law is a teacher and, kind of like laws and kind of shape like social taboos and kind of the society we want to live in. So kind of going off that, would you support banning women from higher education and repealing the 19th Amendment?
Repealing the 19th Amendment for sure. I don't think women should vote. And I know some people, that's probably a shocker for some people.
I don't think so either, honestly. Y'all really gotta understand, like, I don't think people have a problem with women, and I think women taking it as if men have a problem with women. We do have a problem, but I'm not saying in a way that it's Hold on, bro. You see, oh man, you said a lot. Hold on. As someone who has worked in a university, there are a lot of differences we have based on education and history. Not to quote unquote simp, but there are successful women leaders. I do agree. I do agree on that. Outside of entertainment, yes. In community, in science, etc., I agree. They're not dumb and unwise. I do agree. You know? Yes, I do know, bro. Those three shows you point as an example are satirical. Those jokes are not meant to be taken to be a view of truth. I don't think me and this guy would get along realistically. Also, I'm heading out playing FF. Okay, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, bro. But I do agree with you. I do agree with you. I'm not taking away from the fact that there's not women out here that contribute to society, that are smart, logical, and have done things to push society forward. I'm not saying that. I agree. Scientifically and with let's start this. Statistically, it's way more dumbass women out here than the women that you say claim that are successful women leaders. Those women that are leaders, those women that are successful, clearly had logic, are logic mentally. I don't know if they're married or not, but they focused on their career and moved in their purpose. The women that are of today, they're masculine. They want to be leaders. They don't know how to move in their role. They look at being submissive to a man as a slave, as being trapped. If you're a woman that's not in that position like these women leaders, you look up to a man to put you in a position of that. That's how life always been. And women will fight you on that to be like, oh, well, these men are not leaders. These men don't move like that. These men don't have jobs. These men stay with their mom. But there's a percentage of men that don't stay with their moms. There's a percentage of men that don't move like that and move in a way that can better as a community. But y'all don't know how to handle that. Look, that's what I'm saying. We all have agreements. We all have agree and disagree statements. Everybody here is right. But when are we going to address the wrongs? Once we address the wrongs, then we can understand clarity here. Like I said, I don't agree with everything that Myron says. But at the state that we're in this world right now, do you think it's a good percentage of women that are leaders? Like, let's be fucking for real. Do you think there's a good percentage of women that are leaders? No, it's not. It's not. It's too many of you bitches with BBLs. It's too many of you bitches that want to control a relationship. It's too many of you bitches overdoing y'all part. It's too many of you bitches that listen to y'all single ass friends that don't got a man. It's too many of you bitches that can't even keep a man. It's too many of you bitches that can't even pick out the right man. And don't get this twisted. This is for you niggas too. You niggas is simps. You niggas is lame. You niggas waste money. You waste y'all paychecks on whores. And y'all cry about the world. Y'all cry about Trump. Again, Trump is the least problem. And y'all wanted Kamala, the fake black American, to be president? Y'all cried over this goofy ass bitch. Y'all literally cried over this goofy ass bitch because she didn't win. Cause y'all didn't want to see a quote unquote black woman win. The bitch is not even black. The bitch is cosplaying, and y'all still voted for her. Y'all still sat here and was just crying the fact that, blaming men that motherfuckers didn't vote for her. Majority of the black men in the community voted for Kamala. I didn't vote for that bitch. I'm not voting for no goofy ass cosplaying ass bitch. South Pacific Islander ass bitch who fucking washes collard greens in a fucking tub. Are y'all fucking stupid? Can y'all fucking think? Damn, y'all retarded than a motherfucker. The bitch says she fucking washes collard greens in a fucking bathtub. Please. I don't want that being my president. Like, come on now. I know we not this dumb. I know we not this dumb in this world, but clearly we are.
Well, instead of laughing, let me explain why. There's actually a very logically sound reason why women shouldn't vote, and I'll go into it right now. So, here's the thing. If you're going to vote, you need to have skin in the game, right? Because, you know, if you're going to vote, you can effectively put in the commander-in-chief of the United States who can, you know, obviously send armed forces over to other countries and get involved in wars, right? Now, here's the problem. Women don't have to join the Selective Service. I mean, I'm sure a lot of women here probably don't even know what the Selective Service is. The Selective Service is basically once you turn 18 as a man in the United States, you have to enroll in it, and if you don't, you could get penalty of fine, you can get put in jail. It's a very serious offense. And then on top of that, you don't get certain opportunities. You don't get loans, you can't get a government job, a state job. It basically makes you almost damn near a convicted felon. So if you're not in the Selective Service, it messes you up as a man. But as a woman, it's you don't have to go into it. So I look at it like this. If women are going to go ahead and be able to vote, I think they need to have skin in the game. And I find it ridiculous that a woman could put someone into office that will send a man to war when she doesn't have skin in the game.
She's spitting out her motherfucking self. You hoes ain't never gave y'all men that motherfucking sloppy bitch. That's what I call a motherfucking neat freak. Anyway, you's a neat freak ass motherfucking bitch. Anyway. Fresh me, I'm new on the market. Niggas hound on me. I'm a fun girl, freaky girl, NT. Pour milk down my body. This called Similac. Come to mama. Come on, nigga, da-da. Fucking on his tip like a bye-bye. You ain't about to see a nigga say bye-bye. Listen up, show some tits. If you ain't about it, let him fucking nothing, bitch. Don't cry about it. Be about it. I put my nigga in the back seat. We outside with it. I let niggas some ass. I'm okay with it. If her ass fat, I call it 3D. My ass nervous. It keep moving. When you come to, don't stop. Where you want that nut at? Am I here like shampoo? And my lashes like stuck glue.
Like, what am I watching? Like, what is going on, man? What? My brain. My brain. God. My body.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all women reached a whole new low, man. And y'all be so worried about men. Trust me. We the last thing you need to be worried about. Damn.
So that's my thing when it comes to voting. And let's be honest here, most women don't really care about politics. They don't really care that much if they do vote. They typically tend to vote left. They tend to vote single issue voters on whoever gives abortion. Whichever candidate lets them kill babies, they're more interested in that candidate. They don't necessarily care about foreign policy or the more higher IQ stuff. So that's the reality. If you guys watch the Democratic National Convention, they just made it 100% femme-centric. They focused on social issues. They focused on abortion, a lot of smoke and mirrors, bring celebrities in, because they know that that's what their voting base is going to want, which, they're going to want the black vote and the woman's vote. That's what Democrats typically campaign towards. So, yeah, I don't think women should have the right to vote, and that's why.
Hey everybody, it's Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. I have a question for you. If you had to make a choice between
when in college? So here's the thing. Though I am against women working, and I think that they should work electively and not mandatorily. I think the man should be the provider. I also understand that we're kind of here now, right? So what I think is we need to just be honest with women and tell them, look, you could pursue an education and a career, but you need to understand that it's going to be very difficult, if not impossible, for you to get both a family that you're satisfied with and a career. It's going to be very difficult to do both. We don't tell women that. That's the problem. And a lot of the times they don't wake up until they're in their 30s when all their opportunities have passed by them. Maybe they came across a good guy and they said, I'm just going to wait. That guy fades off, they can't find him, they can't reconnect with him, because we tell women, hey, you have all the time in the world. So I think we need to be more honest with women and let them know that you have a finite amount of time to be able to cash in your chips and get the best guy that you can get and get in something more serious. So I think if we're a bit more honest, because let's be honest, women aren't going to go back in the kitchen now, right? They're not, right? As much as I'd love to send them back to the kitchen, they're not going back. The feminists have fought way too hard to gain all this ground to just give it back and, get back to touching spatulas and stuff. So the reality is, I think if we're more honest with women and told them, look, you got to pick one of the two, and had that candid conversation, we'd be better off.
Hey, Myron, thanks for coming to South Carolina.
Hey,
great to see you. I have an observation that's probably occurred to you, but I was wondering about your take on it. For men who are antisocial or have personality disorders or have mental illness, they typically end up in jail or attached to the legal system somehow. For women in that situation, they get married, they get divorced, and they get a lot of money, and they get set for life. So I just want to make sure that
Damn, this midget thick as hell. That midget thick as hell. Stupid as hell, nigga. You stupid as fuck for sending me this shit. Damn, this bitch pregnant? I ain't know.
Verizon, you may have.
You hoes is too spiritual for me. God damn, get right with God.
People, young men, are aware of that phenomenon.
No, I mean, it's true. I mean, you know, if a girl's pretty, like, she can literally, even if she's... This is why, you know, girls that are bimbos can still find a husband or still get married or still have a good life because, you know, unfortunately, men don't really care about a woman's ability to create excess resources or her competency. Men don't care about that. So, yeah, that makes sense. And then the guy gets with the girl and she's batshit crazy, like, well, who cares? She's hot. You know what I mean? So, like, that's how men operate, which is one of our faults, but...
All right. Well, you know, like I said, I'm thankful for USC having you out, Myron. I've been listening to you just because, you know, first I've been listening to, you know, Nick Fuentes, and he's just had you on. You had him on. Yeah, he had you on you had him on Fresh and Fit, and just going off of that, I just kind of want to ask about what's your take on, you know, kind of the trad wife movement and how I personally think it's kind of astroturfed, where it's almost just like this, like they've sort of like fetishized it. Where it's like even the trad wives, if you want to put it that way, you know, many of them still have like an OnlyFans account. Many of them just like post way too much on social media. And, you know, as a young Catholic, it's just like even the girls that I interact with, it's like they're still infected. Even the trad wives are like still infected with like first and second wave feminism to the point where it's like I just don't know if I'm going to be able to find a wife at all.
Yeah, no, and that precisely what you described is why a lot of guys go abroad. But yeah, no. To answer that, I agree with you, man. I mean, Matt Walsh, I talked about this as well. He called out Megyn Kelly, thankfully, because Megyn Kelly is, you know, what I would call, you use the term astroturf. There you go. There's astroturf. Trad wife right there, right? She sits there and says, I'm a conservative, but in reality, she's just a feminist in hiding, right? And a lot of them are. And I think women have kind of caught on, just with the explosion of popularity of like this type of content and like guys finally getting their balls and, you know, talking about problems in the dating space, where a lot of women have kind of like pivoted and realized, oh, this is a new grift. I can kind of come in here and be like a trad one. But the reality is that a lot of these women are just feminists undercover. So I agree with you on that.
So, Myron, you said we should remove women's right to vote because they're not part of the draft.
Yeah.
So, if we hypothetically either abolish the draft or made women subject to it, would you change your stance?
No, because women are physically inferior to men and shouldn't be in war anyway.
Well, okay, but would you not agree that some women are physically superior to some men?
One of the ladies back there said period? See? When it benefits them, they agree. They don't want to go to war. Somebody said period. They agree with me. All right, go ahead.
But would you not argue that some women are physically superior to some men? Some women are physically strong and some men are physically weak?
Sure, but these are exceptions to the rule, right?
So why should they be excluded if they can meet the criteria?
Well, here's the thing. Now, this is what I'm a firm believer in. I think there needs to be one standard. If women could pass it, then sure. But I think in general, most women won't be able to pass it. And the other thing, too, is that, keep in mind, guys, like when I say men are physically superior to women, I truly mean that. Like an average 15-year-old boy can beat up like 90% of 20-year-old women. Like that is how physically inferior women are. They literally are, everything about them is just inferior physically. Bone structure, muscle density, lung capacity, everything, right? High school boys like will play sports against like, collegiate and or professional women and smoke them. This isn't for me to be like, oh yeah, I hate women or whatever, but it's just the truth. It's the biological truth. So I don't think putting women in war is a good idea. And then the other thing too, and we could talk about this, the reality is when women are captured as prisoners of war, it's going to be a lot worse for them than for a man. And it's going to put a ridiculous amount of pressure on the United States to negotiate to get that prisoner of war out. This is precisely why the Israelis kill their citizens instead of instead of negotiate, right, with the Hannibal Directive. So what ends up happening a lot of the times, if you get a female prisoner, the enemy knows that they could go ahead and negotiate for far more, and they have more leverage from a diplomatic sense, and creates a geopolitical nightmare for the country that is trying to get them back. This is exactly why Israel has the Hannibal Directive, where if Arab militia fighters are kidnapping people, they'd rather kill those people being kidnapped than allow them to get back into Gaza or to the West Bank or whatever, because it puts them in a very bad situation on their back foot geopolitically. So, I don't think, for the purposes of prisoner of war, also men have a natural instinct to protect women. This is why women couldn't join infantry for so long, because when they're in infantry, the men are going to compromise the unit or do stupid things to go ahead and compensate for that woman's lack of strength or capabilities or whatever it is. Now, I think in maybe some support roles, maybe women can be involved, right, if they pass the physical standards or whatever, but I would make it very hard where, the women need to be in the top 1 or 2% to be able to get in the first place, and if they do, it'd probably be from a support role, because I'm not a firm believer in weakening our military, for social justice, and that's what we've effectively done, right? Women want to feel like they're equal and involved, and it's like, no, dude, this is war. We need the best.
Well, okay, so that answers part A of the question, but part B, say we just abolish the draft altogether, right? We have a very strong, very large standing army. We haven't used the draft in decades. Would you then change your position? Also, follow-up question. You said a lot of women are not interested in the more high IQ parts of governing. Do you think that women are less intelligent than men?
No, we just have different interests. Women are just tend to be more interested in people. Men tend to be more interested in things. From an IQ perspective, men and women are very, very close, right? It's not much different, but most geniuses are men, but also most retards are men. So, we dominate both the good and bad side of the spectrum, but we tend to be in an average with women at the same level. But no, I think even if we abolish the draft, I wouldn't want women in the military, man. I just don't think it's a good idea. I think if they are in there, it's one standard and they'd be in support roles. I don't think they should be in active combat.
Sure, but I think the issue, and I don't want to take too much time, I know there's people waiting.
Sure.
I think the issue is you're supporting disenfranchising women of their right to have a say in government, which is going to make decisions upon what they can or cannot do based entirely on their eligibility for the draft. And I think that's more than a little bit extreme.
Well, that might be your opinion, but I don't think so. I think if you have skin in the game, then you should have a say. That's how it should go. So, men and women aren't equal, right? So.
Wait, if you were a patient at any Illinois behavioral health facility, including Timberline Knolls, Hartgrove Hospital, or any UHS or Acadia facility, this is the money glitch that's getting former patients properly compensated. These facilities allegedly failed to protect vulnerable patients from abuse for decades, putting their safety at risk, and now landmark lawsuits are forcing them to pay victims of sexual abuse and mistreatment. This isn't just talk. Over 100 former patients have already...
What's up, brother?
What's up?
Love your stuff. Not here to debate, more just ask advice.
Sure.
Advice. So nowadays, in dating, when it comes to boundaries, do you think it's better to find a girl that kind of fits your lifestyle and what you like to do? Or say you find a girl that's perfect in pretty much all areas, but she crosses like one of my boundaries that's like having guy friends or something like that? Do you think it's better to move to the next girl and find a girl that kind of brings peace to your life in all areas? Or some girls are great, they just don't understand a lot of aspects about dating that are beneficial to both parties. So just like
that's a great question, and that's actually a good one you just pointed. So when I said earlier, I was mentioning how like you need to kind of train your girlfriend to be the best girlfriend for your wife. A lot of that means like deprogramming bad habits. So one of them is like keeping guy friends around, want to go out with her single friends, wanting to still party. A lot of the times women want to be able to have a secure relationship with you while simultaneously still doing all the things they used to do while they were single. They like to, I call it the double dip. And your job as the man is to come in and be like, okay, well, that's done now. This double dipping thing, like I get it when you were single, but now that you're with me, we're going to have some standards and boundaries here. And there's nothing wrong with it, right? I want guys to really understand. Look at yourself like a prestigious law firm. If someone wants to go ahead and join your law firm, they need to have certain grades, certain recommendations, certain skill sets, certain things. I think as a guy, if you're a prize, a catch, you should make women earn that, right? Because they're only going to value the job if they had to fight to get it. And I think as a man, that's one of the most important decisions you can make. So if a girl isn't completely following your lead and not acquiescing to your life, well, then I would say she probably isn't the one, man, because you're the leader. You're the guy that's going to need her to be on your program, not the other way around. This is why I'm so against guys that like move across the country for a woman's job. I'm like, what the hell? Like, dude, that's now she controls the frame. And what ends up happening when she controls the frame is she's inevitably going to lose attraction for you. So I think guys really need to understand this, that like once she controls the frame and she's a leader in a relationship, and you might not even know it overtly, like it could be something as simple as you moving across the country for her because her job went to Seattle, you want to, you know, but your job is mobile and you move for her, like that's gonna, in itself is bad, right? You uprooted your whole life for a woman. So I think it's better to get a woman that's going to acquiesce to you. And if she does have traits like that, what you mentioned, like having guy friends or whatever, I think it's important to like express those boundaries up front. And if she says no, then you know where she stands. She's kick her to the streets.
All right, sweet. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, yeah. But no, that's a problem that a lot of guys deal with, bro. So trust me, yeah, I know exactly where you're coming from. Yeah, that's a bad habit from feminism, right? Like this is like, if we, like 50 years ago, like women would just kind of understand, oh, it's not appropriate for me to talk to guys while I have a man. But nowadays you have to verbally express this. Like you have to train the feminism out of a lot of women. And I know a lot of women might get mad at me for saying that, but you truly have to get these bad habits out of them because women are just indoctrinated with that stuff nowadays, thanks to modernity, so. Yeah, if they're willing to listen, that's cool. That's good because at least that shows that she's like willing to learn and like hear you out, and that's very important. But if she's like, no, I'm not doing it, then fuck her, bro. So, yeah. Yeah, guys, start looking at yourselves as a prestigious law firm, bro. Women are the ones that want to get married. Don't forget that. Like, I need guys to understand, you guys are the gatekeepers to relationships, right? You have to get down on one knee and give her a ring. She's going to take your last name. She wants to get married to you. She wants to stay in a relationship with you, right? So make them earn it, man. Like they're the ones that want to be a missus. Make her work for it. Shit, you know damn well you have to work for it. It's a fucking quarter in the beginning, so.
So you said you had to work for it by courting her in the beginning, correct?
Yes.
So what do you mean by working for it? What exactly did you do?
As far as like, what does the guy do?
Yeah.
Well, a man has to learn how to be attractive.
Hon, I hate to break it to you, but you don't need to learn how to be attractive. You just
Really?
are.
Okay.
And that's something you ain't. Okay, I want to bring up, you talking
Let
about...
me address that first part real fast. So, and then you can go ahead and, because I know you're probably going to an ad hominem attack, but that's fine. So let's address the first thing. You said you don't have to learn how to be attractive, you just are. So I've heard a couple of women say this actually, and it's always very interesting to me, right? I always say privilege is invisible to those that have it. And obviously for you, you don't understand the privilege you have. Men, unlike women, are not born with value. We have to learn how to be confident. We have to learn how to be attractive. We have to learn how to dress properly. We have to learn how to go to the gym. We have to learn how to be competent. We have to be able to have certain things in our background to make us attractive to women, because women look for things that take time to acquire, resources, etc. So for women, when you guys turn 18, the life is your oyster. You can literally go everywhere. You can do whatever you want. But men don't get these opportunities unless we make something of ourselves. So when women say things like, oh, you just are attractive, like, no, it's a learned skill. Men are not just born attractive. They have to figure this stuff out through a lot of turmoil, trial, and error, and sacrifice. So I always find it interesting when women say that, because we don't operate on the same dating timeline as you guys. You guys are born with your value. We must create our value.
How are we born with our value? Please explain.
How are women born with their value?
Yeah. Well, you say you had to learn all that shit, right?
You literally have a vagina and titties. You are born with value.
Born with value.
Yes.
For having a... Cut off your dick and you're the same person I am.
Not really. I'd still be a guy.
Like... Anyways, I want to talk about voting.
Okay. All right, what's the... You want to talk about what now?
You said we don't have skin in the game?
Yeah, they don't really,
So
no.
your skin in the game is the fact that you have to go to war. And
Yes,
you're unhappy with that.
I never said that.
Well, you're complaining about, you know, having skin in the game and that we shouldn't have the right to vote because we don't have skin in the game, but we don't have skin in the game because men set that system up.
Yeah, because women are physically inferior, and that's the truth.
Physically inferior.
Inferior, yes.
So you're telling me that you could beat a woman's ass?
Yeah. Yeah, I could. I mean, I never would, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like...
Okay,
like,
I hate to break it to you.
like, are you aware of the fact that, like, probably a 12-year-old boy can probably beat you up very easily?
Actually, I'm an educational psychology major, so they can't because they don't hit puberty until 14. And
Even if they did, okay. Let's assume without puberty, he would still probably beat you up still.
Actually, he wouldn't, because I have a brother and I'd beat his ass.
Anyway, again, I mean, I'm amazed that I have to explain this to a college student, but I mean, men are physically superior to women in almost
I'm
every
amazed
way.
that I gotta talk to
in
this
general.
grown-ass man with dumb-ass things. Like, let's be for real.
Okay, so your argument is the whole voting thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, women don't have skin in the game, so they shouldn't vote.
We don't have skin in the game because men didn't let us have skin in the game. You do realize that, right?
Well, here's the thing. Y'all could join the military now. You guys could do everything now.
Yeah, we can because we fought for that right.
Yeah, but you guys don't use it. I find it interesting
We
how
don't use it?
y'all don't enjoy it though. Like, you know, it's
So
like
we don't use our rights?
y'all don't use it. It's not like you guys want to do a lot of these things. You guys fight for rights that you don't even use a lot of the times.
Like what?
So,
Like what?
oh, well, women want equality, right? All the time. Oh, we want to be able to do everything that men can do. But why is it that all the hard manual labor jobs are dominated by men? Why is it that men control all the infrastructure points, right? Why is it that men are the garbage collectors, men are the electricians, men are the power linesmen, men are the plumbers, men are the ones that literally keep society going so that you can enjoy the first world conveniences you do, right? So you can go ahead and have your bullshit psychology degree or whatever it is that you're studying. So the reality is that men make the world go round, and we civilize it to the point where you guys forgot that men really run shit, and we give you the opportunities that you have. So for you to sit there and be able to say something as ridiculous as, can you even beat me up, and you're questioning it, that goes to show how naive you are about the propensity of men to actually conduct violence. That's how civilized we are, which is obviously awesome because you're completely unaware of the savagery that men can, you know, put on a society.
Oh, I'm aware.
And
because
you're not,
look at
because
our
you wouldn't have said
country
something
today.
so ridiculous if you were.
I'm aware, trust. Most women get raped, sexually assaulted. 99% of women get raped and sexually assaulted. You do know that, right? And because of
99%,
men's
yeah.
savagery.
Holy crap.
Because of men.
Women
Remember
need to
that.
hide. There's
Because of men.
there's a rape epidemic going on.
Like,
So anyway,
Therapy has always been such a scary idea to me because I simply did not know where to get started. I didn't know how to find my person. I did not know where to go until BetterHelp came in and helped me solve a lot of those problems. With BetterHelp, I got started on my therapy journey, and I actually went through a couple of different therapists to find my perfect match, and that's something that you shouldn't be scared of. You start with a questionnaire when getting started with BetterHelp, and even that helped me guide and helped me think about what I'm looking for with this experience, because getting started, I had no idea. Only thing I knew going into it was that I would benefit from talking about my feelings, and just having someone there who's there professionally to help me guide through life took some time for me to get adjusted and to figure out what I'm looking for, but BetterHelp accommodates that perfectly. You can request change, no extra charge, and now that I found my perfect match, I feel so supported going through life, and I've been traveling a lot recently, and that takes a toll on my stress level and just having a lot of thoughts that come with the travels, but I'm connected to my therapist at all times without being in one city, which is another great part if you are traveling. I can reach my therapist through a message, voice call, video call, depending on what my situation is like at that time of the week. Over 4 million people have used BetterHelp. Everything's done online and nothing to be scared of, really, and I'm here to testify for that. If you've been wanting to get started on your therapy journey, I highly recommend BetterHelp.
Marissa Tomei looks amazing at 59. Here's her #1 secret.
This is what people aren't talking about when it comes to women's health. Yes, our bodies change during perimenopause and menopause. That's perfectly normal. But we hope that healthy food would make up the difference to our changing bodies. If we don't get the right things in our diet, health issues follow. Take a look at this chart. 80% of osteoporosis patients are women. That's the same with joint health. 75% of arthritis patients are women. 80% of autoimmune patients overall are women. 2/3 of Alzheimer's patients are women. Even dry eye affects 9 women for every 1 man. Strong bones, smooth digestion, clear vision, healthy joints. We all hope these things are supported by a very healthy diet. But then a healthy diet alone doesn't seem to get the job done. And this doesn't make sense. According to a 2019 report from Harvard Medical School, women in general eat 50% healthier than men. 50% more healthy vegetables and fruits, and they also see the doctor more regularly, they drink less alcohol, they smoke less cigarettes, so something's up. Many foods we're eating are missing certain elements, certain properties that all of us, but particularly women, need to be healthy and thrive. I'm not just talking about junk food. I'm talking about vegetables that are kind of healthy, but kind of aren't. A few years ago, I discovered that when I ate certain foods, including a couple rare ones, I just felt better. And that's why I made this video. My name's Marissa Tomei, and I'm going to share why some fruits and veggies we think of as generally healthy may actually be causing a lot of common health issues. I'm here to tell you firsthand, I have personally experienced this, and I want to share exactly how simple it is to really transform your health for the better. And the best part is, it's easy. This works for women and for men, but This video is particularly important for women because a lot of what we've been told about our health is flat out wrong. And fellas, listen up. You've got a wife, a sister, a daughter, a mother. You need to hear this too. So how is it that so many common foods we shop for are missing vital things that we need? Let's take a stroll. The grocery store. It looks like there's a gazillion brands to choose from, right? Actually wrong. Here's what we haven't been told. About 80% of this food is produced by just 10 companies. Crazy. 10 huge food conglomerates in charge of thousands of foods we put in our bodies. And even some of our favorite small farm, cute brands, they're actually owned by one of these 10 gigantic corporations. Maybe you're thinking, so what's the big deal? This is why it's a big deal. These companies don't just package the foods. They own the machines that process it, they own the seeds used to grow it, and maybe most importantly, the soil it grows in. And that means whether you buy a box of cookies or a bunch of green beans, we're likely getting food from factory-farmed soil that in a lot of cases has been stripped of valuable minerals and nutrients that our body needs, like antioxidants and omega-3s and probiotics and polyphenols and adaptogens, all vital elements needed to keep our bones strong, our memory healthy, our moods positive. The more I looked into it, I came to see that soil depletion, it's a very real issue. So much so that even when you buy organic, you're often getting fruits and vegetables from depleted soil. So it's not surprising that there's a direct correlation between the damage that's been done to our food over the last 50 years and many health issues rising over the same period of time. We've heard of the gender pay gap, right? What we're seeing is a gender health gap. I know so many people who are experiencing this themselves. They go out of their way to eat healthy, to exercise, to do all the things that the experts say to do, and yet they have a lot of these nagging health issues that they just can't seem to kick. When we ask our doctors, the medical community basically has the same by-the-book answer. Well, these changes are just due to perimenopause or menopause. When estrogen production goes down, these health issues go up. Maybe you've had this happen to you. You see a doctor and they make you feel like it's just not as bad as you say it is. It's just going to pass on its own. I know for me, I leave feeling like nobody heard me. I had this exact thing happen to me a few years back. I was on a set, I was shooting a movie, and I really started to feel awful. My stomach was in knots. The doctor blew me off. He treated me like I was exaggerating. I was sure that something was wrong, but he acted like it was all in my head. Long story short, I went to another doctor who figured out what was wrong. The thing is, the medical disparity and disregard between men and women, it's very frustrating. We don't need to be told that we don't know what we're feeling when we know what we're feeling when it comes to our well-being. And I can't believe this. One study found that women who went to the emergency room with severe stomach pain had to wait for 33% longer than men with the same symptoms. And for women of color, the issue is much worse. According to the American Heart Association, Black women who went to the ER with chest pain waited on average 15 minutes longer than their white counterparts. Obviously, when it comes to heart attacks, that can lead to very serious consequences. Too often, the message is, it's natural for women to have health problems, so just accept it. When we're young, we feel like we have to just put up with things. But as you get older, we say, you know what? I don't have to put up with this. My standards aren't the problem. This should be working better. That's how I feel about women's health. Just because these health issues are common doesn't mean they're normal. You do not need to just accept these issues as a given, especially when you feel like you're doing everything right, yet seemingly feeling worse. But it's not gloom and doom. Everything that's missing is stuff that we can get back in. Not with cheap multivitamins, which just never really cut it, but with actual foods. And when you get those certain powerful compounds back into your diet, you can restore all of the things that are vital to health. Strong joints and muscles, smooth digestion, better metabolism, clear vision, more energy, elevated mood, glowing skin, thick full hair. Just feeling and looking your best inside and out. And no, you don't need to start your own farm to do it.
Shit, I'm over here to fucking listen to the ad. Yo.
I'm pretty sure if I point to any woman in this room, they could tell me a rape story.
Sure. Maybe their fantasy.
Right. So what you do is what you gonna do is go to CVS. I'll see you downstairs. All right. Bye. All right, I down there fell asleep. I down there fell asleep watching this shit. But well, hello, Elevate. My ass fell asleep. Your boy is tired and hungry. But we got so much we gotta do. We have so much to do. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab Jade real quick, and then we gonna come back. If y'all can wait, just wait for like 2-3 minutes. Yeah, about 3-4 minutes. I'm gonna go get Jade, and then we gonna come back. Twin, you funny as fuck. Oh my god. Nigga, wake up. Yeah, I'm up. Shit, the fuck? I'm up. The nigga got tired. Shit. I'm tired. The fuck? Oh man. I can't. I'm tired. I'm hungry as fuck. That's what I'm in. I'm hungry as hell. I came back. You was knocked. Man, look. Tired of that motherfucker. Alright, look. I'm about to go get Jade. The camera is gonna still be rolling. Yeah, I'm on my way downstairs. Where you at? Oh my god. Just listen to me and get the fuck out the car. God damn. Nobody ain't gonna tell you no shit. How many cars is in here? locks automatically. Everybody, Jade is here.
The Twitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Say hi to Twitch.
Hey y'all, what's up? Oh my gosh.
Jade
How many
is
people is on here?
Right now I think maybe like 2 or 3.
Oh, so okay. Okay.
We vibe.
What's up, y'all?
I don't know.
It's Wednesday, it's hump day.
Alright, twin, come back.
Okay. It's even nicer in the springtime.
Oh yeah.
Review everything.
Okay.
That's when I set this page.
I haven't put out new music just yet, but I do have some new music. I do want to play for you. See if you fuck with it for sure.
For sure.
And then we can lock in.
Vibe out.
And vibe out. You know, let's just vibe out, have some fun. You already got high? Clearly.
I did.
Clearly.
I'm supposed to be
Let me
like
see.
really stopped and like stop. Really? No, hell no. See, really?
Okay. I'll turn it.
How do people do this stuff? Because I don't like. I mean, it's just
Wait.
like
Hold on.
crazy.
Hold on. Boom. Now we live. It's not muted.
Oh yeah. Okay. What's that? Oh, that's the chair, right? Okay. Oh, that's so
Yo, 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 yo. Bless you.
All right. So you back live?
Yeah, we back live with it.
All right, y'all. Now we know. Cool. So we can
Yeah, we gonna go crazy and get into motion. But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I think you should do it too.
Yeah.
It would be a good thing.
Check out.
Did you want to get out? Or you kind of cool on that right now?
Well, hold on for a second. I thought.
What's up? What's up?
Pause for a second. Put that on me for a second, please. I'm weak every time you go live. Wait.
Oh my God. If you want me to,
Pause that for a second.
Yeah, if you want me to get off live,
Pause that live.
any camera shot. I think you cause you high right now.
Oh my gosh. We literally just talked. I'm so confused.
All right, look. Let me play you some music. Let me know what you think, cause this is a project that I'm working on after I drop Ruby Cut.
Okay.
So I don't know what the title is gonna be right now, but at the moment it's called I'm Up. And some of these songs that I record, I do it on Twitch too. So people get to see me record, see the process of it. When you get your heart broke, all this shit get watered down. Yeah, funny when you up, all these bitches always come around. Kevin Hart, say it with your chest. Thought you was the one till I start feeling I got finesse. I can tell the truth, but you never listen, I digress. I'm the man with the plan, but you feel like you know best. Like fuck, go and do your thing, fuck up like my ex. This ain't news to me, I don't know why you think I'm pressed. I mean usually, I be right on to the next. Circumstances change, life can really seem so perplexed. Like fuck, do you feel the same way? Or I played you? Funny how these bitches say they love you but then break you. I'm just being honest, but that honesty don't faze you. You say that you changed, but I wondering who changed you. Like fuck, did you really love me? Or get lost in the views? Why you disrespect me? Or it's all in the mood? You be playing victim like you got a point to prove. All that Stella, you be feeling like you got your groove back. Your friends start to send you off like you knew that. Why would I steer you wrong? This is true facts. Life change, I change, like who that? Once you leave, just know ain't no coming back. Once a nigga glowed up, baby, don't call me. Once you see the Rari in the range, don't call me. I just feel like you the same, don't call me. I'm just feeling like I'm in my lane, don't call me. Don't call me. Baddies in the crib, I've been moving cautiously. Money flowing in, pockets like a faucet. You said you really had it, but you really lost it. Like fuck, baddies in my room, playing pity pack, fighting on my dick. Like baby, give me that, 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 give me that. Once I give it to you, baby girl, don't call me. I don't wanna be to blame, don't call me. Baby, stay up in your lane, don't call me. I feel like you all the same, don't call me. Don't call me, don't. Do you feel the same way? Oh, I played you. Funny how these bitches say they love you, but then break you. I'm just being honest, but that honesty don't faze you. You say that you changed, but I wondering who changed you. Like fuck, did you really love me? Or get lost in the views? Why you disrespect me? Or it's all in the mood. You be playing victim like you got a point to prove. Off that Stella, you be feeling like you got your groove back. Your friends start to send you off like you knew that. Why would I steer you wrong? This is true facts. Life change, I change, like who that? Once you leave, just know ain't no coming back. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'ma take it with Dar, I'ma take it to R. Fuck it, let's go to Mars. I'ma talk you through it, huh? I'ma talk you through it, huh? I'ma talk you through it. I'ma talk like a Jewish. I'ma talk about pesos. She play with my dick like Play-Doh. I told her let go my ego. One leg up, feeling like Fabo. Give me the cream like cake though. Some says if I say so. Jenny on the block like J-Lo. If she slide to the hotel lobby, you already know I brought my Kato. If she slide to the hotel room, you already know I rolled a J-Do. She a mama like Kalo Kato. In a game like 2K Play-Doh. 2 can play like pedos. Load up, shot it like Tato. I'm on a man on a mission. I know you need a little attention. In a room filled with tension. I know the scratch you been fixing. I know the fix you been fixing. Let me go put that tip in. Let me go slide that dick in. She prayed to the God like Christians. I'm a God like Ephesians. I gotta ride like I'm fishing. Glued up like we sticking. You coming, babe, ooh, you dripping. You know I made jokes like I'm pitting. You know I want that kid in. Type of the water I sit in. I'ma take you to heaven. Squaring like Mac 11s. I'ma talk to the Reverend. Holy water like you been blessed in. My favorite number to 7. She a street like 7. Like R. Kelly, we be stepping. I'ma take it with Dar. I'ma take it to R. Fuck it, let's go to Mars. I'ma talk you through it. I'ma talk you through it. I'ma talk you through it. I'ma talk you. I'ma talk you. I'ma take it with Dar. I'ma take it to R. Fuck it, let's go to Mars. I'ma talk you through it. 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 I'ma talk you. Yeah.
Cena, where you at?
Tell me what. So, off of just recording random shit, it's about a good 6 songs, but I got other songs that I've recorded over time that I haven't put out. Right now, I just put them together, 9 songs. What if you wanna take a ride on me, baby, come and slip and slide on me. And yeah, yeah, you want? Nah, I'm not gonna be though. Yeah, but I can get off to this stuff. Hey, twin, we hold on, damn it. You said what?
Like when we was recording, like you wanted to be on there.
Yeah, it's a good way for you to get your name out there. You know, a lot of people. I mean, I don't get as many viewers as top Twitch streamers, but it's a good way to get your name out there. And then plus, I do put this on YouTube, which does get a lot of views. So it's like it's a good way to get your music out there. You know, get your name out there.
You ain't gotta put this one on YouTube though. you ain't gotta put this one on there just yet. You ain't gotta do that one. You gotta do that one just yet.
We ain't do nothing. We ain't do nothing.
But it's cool.
You fine.
But right now, for real, like when we like at the performance, that would have been one for YouTube. You should have went live on there. Why you ain't go live that day?
What you mean?
When we was at PU Rooftop. Had somebody live the whole day with you.
No, it's not even that. Like. I had to record
everything else, yeah.
Yeah. So my homie had to record.
Right.
I didn't get no visuals from the fucking cameraman that was fucking supposedly recording the performance.
It's definitely some visuals. He just ain't post them. Cause there's definitely some more out there. I had a whole video. He's like, that one look good. I'm like, where is it though?
Exactly, right? And I told him, I'm like, shit, nigga, I'll pay for this shit if you want me to. Just send it to me.
We paid enough.
But it's like, bro, what you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. But okay, cool. Yeah, I guess that. I mean, yeah, that's cool. I just be having to remember I'm being recorded. You know, like that you thing. It's nothing though. It ain't shit. I mean, it is, but for the sake of right now.
I ain't. The microphone is off. I didn't say like it was off.
That microphone off. That microphone on.
No, it's off.
It's off?
Yeah.
Well, how long has it been off?
Literally, I just
You
had it
just
off.
turned it off.
It's off right now.
But before when you was talking, you was like, you have right now. It was on.
No, it was off.
It was off?
I wouldn't put you in that predicament.
I thought you was like, do you want to smoke right now? You asked that on here.
Oh, do you want to smoke right now?
It was on.
No, it was actually off.
I'm sick of this mic on, mic off shit. This is too much. Okay. This shit is putting me in. I mean, I don't mind being on there and we recording and stuff, but I feel like when you talking about getting high and X, Y, Z, it's like, yeah, no, cut that shit off. We don't need to be on there. Huh? Like, don't, that's what I'm like, don't post this on YouTube.
Oh
This
my
is just
God.
a draft. This is a rough draft.
Trust me, nobody. No. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and head on out. Hey, twin, I'm gonna be on Bigo later, so hop on if you on that bitch. All right, let me stop playing with her. All right, y'all, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. I'm good on Bingo though. Twin, pop in later on Bingo.